Hey, so I want to talk to you about this graphic novel called Mishadra. It's by Iasmin Omar Ata, and the author himself actually has a diagnosis called epilepsy, where he's prone to seizures. But he kind of views this through a character that he creates for the story and follows him through his experiences with that. Now, his seizure disorder is very different from what many doctors have seen in the past, and he struggles with finding the right support that he needs, finding the proper medication that he can take. And the character ends up meeting this girl that kind of helps him try to figure out, how to advocate for himself and how to get help. And he's just figuring this all out. So the title itself, you notice that it has that H in parentheses. And this is actually kind of a play on two different words from the Arabic language. So one of the words is Mishadra, and I might be mispronouncing it, so please forgive me for that. But that means seizure. And then with the H in the middle is actually two different words called Mishadra, which is slang for I cannot. So we have our author kind of taking his own culture and his own language and using this in kind of looking at how he just can't deal with his issues on his own, that he needs help, he needs support, but he doesn't know where to get it. So he has his character kind of going through and trying to figure that out. And then just the fact that he does experience these intense seizures and kind of knows when they're coming on, but also can't do anything to stop it. And the way that it's visually displayed, I think, is just really compelling for one to kind of put themselves in that position. So I'm trying to find a good one. So he uses a lot of this different color imagery. So the black and the white, the yellow and the red. And just kind of once it goes black, he goes into that state where he knows that a seizure is coming on. When something's in yellow, he's trying to figure out what happened after he went through something. And there's one image where he kind of feels this stuff coming on as if it's a bunch of knives coming at him. So you can see the images that he creates there. And then just the wording, no, don't, please don't, because it's uncomfortable for him to go through. And again, just trying to figure that out. So the artwork is very well done and really just plays into the story itself, and also just an interesting way to look at this medical issue and how someone's trying to find help for it. So I recommend this as your next read.